Glossary of proper names. Elfir. A kinsman of Wiglaf. Asherah. Confidential friend of King Hrothgar. Elder brother of Eumenlaf. Killed by Grendel. Beanston. Father of Breca. Beowulf. Son of Sild, the founder of the dynasty of Sildings. Father of Healfdin, and grandfather of Hrothgar. Beowulf. The hero of the poem. Sprung from the stock of Geats, son of Ecgtheow. Brought up by his maternal grandfather Hrethel, and figuring in manhood as a devoted liegeman of his uncle Hygelac. A hero from his youth. Has the strength of 30 men. Engages in a swimming match with Breca. Goes to the help of Hrothgar against the monster Grendel. Vanquishes Grendel and his mother. Afterwards becomes king of the Geats. Late in life attempts to kill a fire-spewing dragon, and is slain. Is buried with great honors. His memorial mound. Breca. Beowulf's opponent in the famous swimming match. Brondings. A people ruled by Breca. Brosinga Menna. A famous collar once owned by the Brosings. Cain. Progenitor of Grendel and other monsters. Degreffen. A warrior of the Hugs, killed by Beowulf. Danes. Subjects of Sild and his descendants, and hence often called Sildings. Other names for them are Victory Sildings, Honor Sildings, Armor Danes, Bright Danes, East Danes, West Danes, North Danes, South Danes, Ingwins, Hathmen. Ecglaf. Father of Unferth, who taunts Beowulf. Ecgtheow. Father of Beowulf, the hero of the poem. A widely known Wegmunding warrior. Marries Hrethel's daughter. After slaying Heathaleif, a wildling, he flees his country. Ecgwella. A king of the Danes before Sild. Elun. Sister of Hrothgar, and probably wife of Ongentheow, king of the Swedes. Eagle Cape. A promontory in Geatland, under which took place Beowulf's last encounter. Egils. Son of Othir and brother of Eanmund. Eanmund. Son of Othir and brother of Egils. The reference to these brothers is vague, and variously understood. Hain supposes as follows: raising a revolt against their father, they are obliged to leave Sweden. They go to the land of the Geats, with what intention, is not known, but probably to conquer and plunder. The Geatish king, Herdred, is slain by one of the brothers, probably Eanmund. Eofor. A Geatish hero who slays Ongentheow in war, and is rewarded by Hygelac with the hand of his only daughter. Jormenrik. A Gothic king, from whom Hamar took away the famous Brosinga Menna. Eomer. Son of Offa and Thritho, king and queen of the Angles. Finn. King of the North Frisians and the Jutes. Marries Hildeberg. At his court takes place the horrible slaughter in which the Danish general, Hef, fell. Later on, Finn himself is slain by Danish warriors. Finland. The country to which Beowulf was driven by the currents in his swimming match. Fitilla. Son and nephew of King Sigemund, whose praises are sung in 14. Folkvalder. Father of Finn. Franks. Introduced occasionally in referring to the death of Hygelac. Freaware. Daughter of King Hrothgar. Married to Ingeld, a Heathabar prince. Freaware. Daughter of King Hrothgar. Married to Ingeld, a Heathabar prince. Froda. King of the Heathabards, and father of Ingeld. Garmund. Father of Offa. Geats, Geatman. The race to which the hero of the poem belongs? Also called Veda Geats, or Weddas war Geats, see Geats. They are ruled by Hrethel, Hethsin, Hygelac, and Beowulf. Gepids. Named in connection with the Danes and Swedes. Grendel, a monster of the race of Cain, dwells in the fens and moors, is furiously envious when he hears sounds of joy in Hrothgar's palace, causes the king untold agony for years, is finally conquered by Beowulf, and dies of his wound. His hand and arm are hung up in Hrothgar's hall Heorot. His head is cut off by Beowulf when he goes down to fight with Grendel's mother. Guthlaf, a Dane of Hnef's party. Half-Danes, branch of the Danes to which Hnef belonged. Halga, surnamed the Good, younger brother of Hrothgar. Hamar, takes the Brosinga Menor from Eormenric. Herath, father of Hygelac's queen, Hygd. Hethsin, son of Hrethel and brother of Hygelac, kills his brother Heorbeald accidentally. Is slain at Ravenswood, fighting against Ongentheow. Helmings, the race to which Queen Wealhtheow belonged. Hemming, a kinsman of Garmund, perhaps nephew. Hengist, a Danish leader, takes command on the fall of Hnef. Heorbeald, eldest son of Hrethel, the Geatish king, and brother of Hygelac, killed by his younger brother Hethsin. Heremod, a Danish king of a dynasty before the Silding line, was a source of great sorrow to his people. Hereric, referred to as uncle of Herdred, but otherwise unknown. Hetwars, another name for the Franks. Healfdin, grandson of Sild and father of Hrothgar, ruled the Danes long and well. Herdred, son of Hygelac and Hygd, king and queen of the Geats, succeeds his father, with Beowulf as regent. Is slain by the sons of Othir. Heathobards, race of Lombards, of which Frode is king. After Frode falls in battle with the Danes, Ingeld, his son, marries Hrothgar's daughter, Freaware, in order to heal the feud. Heathaleif, a Wylfing warrior slain by Beowulf's father. Heathoremes, the people on whose shores Breca is cast by the waves during his contest with Beowulf. Heoriga, elder brother of Hrothgar, and surnamed Woderiswa, prince of the troopers. Hereward, son of the above. Heort, Heorot, the great mead hall which King Hrothgar builds. It is invaded by Grendel for 12 years. Finally cleansed by Beowulf, the Geat. It is called Heort on account of the heart antlers which decorate it. Hildeberg, wife of Finn, daughter of Hos, and related to Hnef, probably his sister. Heth, leader of a branch of the Danes called Half-Danes, killed in the struggle at Finn's castle. Honshu, one of Beowulf's companions, killed by Grendel just before Beowulf grappled with that monster. Hos, father of Hildeberg and probably of Hnef. Hrethel, king of the Geats, father of Hygelac, and grandfather of Beowulf. Huthla, once used for Hrethel. Huthmen, another name for the Danes. Hrethric, son of Hrothgar. Hrosna-Bure, a promontory in Geatland, near which Othir's sons made plundering raids. Hrothgar, the Danish king who built the hall Heort, but was long unable to enjoy it on account of Grendel's persecutions. Marries Wealhtheow, a Helming lady. Has 2 sons and a daughter. Is a typical Teutonic king, lavish of gifts. A devoted liegelord, as his lamentations over slain liegemen prove. Also very appreciative of kindness, as is shown by his loving gratitude to Beowulf. Hrothmund, son of Hrothgar. Hrothulf, probably a son of Halga, younger brother of Hrothgar. Certainly on terms of close intimacy in Hrothgar's palace. Hrunting, Umferth's sword, lent to Beowulf. Hugs, a race in alliance with the Franks and Frisians at the time of Hygelac's fall. Hun. A Frisian warrior, probably general of the Het Wars. Gives Hengist a beautiful sword. Hunferth. Sometimes used for Unferth. Hygelac, Hygelac. King of the Geats, uncle and liegelord of Beowulf, the hero of the poem. His second wife is the lovely Hygd, daughter of Hereth. The son of their union is Herdred. Is slain in a war with the Hugs, Franks and Frisians combined. Beowulf is regent, and afterwards king of the Geats. Hygd. Wife of Hygelac, and daughter of Hereth. There are some indications that she married Beowulf after she became a widow. In Geld. Son of the Heathabar king, Froda. Marries Hrothgar's daughter, Freaware, in order to reconcile the two peoples. Ingwins. Another name for the Danes. Jutes. Name sometimes applied to Finn's people. Leifing. Name of a famous sword presented to Hengist by Hun. Meruing. A Frankish king, probably engaged in the war in which Hygelac was slain. Negling. Beowulf's sword. Offa. King of the Angles, and son of Garmund. Marries the terrible Thritho, who is so strongly contrasted with Hygd. Othia. Son of Ongentheow, king of the Swedes. He is father of Eanmund and Egils. Onela. Brother of Othia. Ongentheow. King of Sweden, of the Silfing dynasty. Married, perhaps, Elun, daughter of Healfdin. Osleif. A Dane of Hnef's party. Ravenswood. The forest near which Hethsin was slain. Skeffing. Applied to Sild, and meaning son of Seth. Sild. Founder of the dynasty to which Hrothgar, his father, and grandfather belonged. He dies, and his body is put on a vessel, and set adrift. He goes from Daneland just as he had come to it, in a bark. Sildings. The descendants of Sild. They are also called honor Sildings, victory Sildings, war Sildings, etc. Silfings. A Swedish royal line to which Wiglaf belonged. Sigemund. Son of Vels, and uncle and father of Fitila. His struggle with a dragon is related in connection with Beowulf's deeds of prowess. Swerting. Grandfather of Hygelac, and father of Hrethel. Swedes. People of Sweden, ruled by the Silfings. Thritho. Wife of Offa, king of the Angles. Known for her fierce and unwomanly disposition. She is introduced as a contrast to the gentle Hygd, queen of Hygelac. Unferth. Son of Iglaf, and seemingly a confidential courtier of Hrothgar. Taunts Beowulf for having taken part in the swimming match. Lends Beowulf his sword when he goes to look for Grendel's mother. In them is sometimes written Hunferth. Vels. Father of Sigemund. Wegmunding. A name occasionally applied to Wiglaf and Beowulf, and perhaps derived from a common ancestor, Wegmund. Wedders. Another name for Geats or Weregeats. Wayland. A fabulous smith mentioned in this poem and in other old Teutonic literature. Wendels. The people of Wulfgar, Hrothgar's messenger and retainer. Wealhtheow. Wife of Hrothgar. Her queenly courtesy is well shown in the poem. Weohstan, or Weistan. A Wegmunding, and father of Wiglaf. Wales Ness. A prominent promontory, on which Beowulf's mound was built. Wiglaf. Son of Weistan, and related to Beowulf. He remains faithful to Beowulf in the fatal struggle with the Firedrake. Would rather die than leave his lord in his dire emergency. Wand. Father of Wulf and Eofor. Wulf. Son of Wand. Engaged in the battle between Hygelac's and Ongentheow's forces, and had a hand-to-hand fight with Ongentheow himself. Ongentheow disables him, and is thereupon slain by Eofor. Wulfgar, lord of the Wendels, and retainer of Hrothgar. Wylfings, a people to whom belonged Heathaleif, who was slain by Ecgtheow. Eumenlaf, younger brother of Ashura, the hero whose death grieved Hrothgar so deeply. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your time. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. We would also appreciate any financial support. Any donations would be greatly appreciated. We would also appreciate any likes, comments, and subscriptions. Thanks again.